Even though it's difficult to play a trick on an expert, these disturbing videos have totally bewildered experts in their respective fields. Let's take a look at these videos and see if we can achieve success where the experts fell through. Number 12. When this weirdly haunting static makes their ears full, NASA scientists are in the middle of a 9-hour space experiment. NASA experts only refer to the noise as complex signals. Even though they believe it could be anything from equipment vibrations to gravity waves, I believe it is a radio signal from another galaxy. It is believed that some sort of life form was attempting to get in touch with us, and I agree that it's a real possibility, especially given that the sound was only heard for a minute and then vanished. In any case, the bizarre sound you just heard was documented in 2014 and has perplexed experts ever since. Because no comprehensible explanation has ever been given, I'd appreciate it if you could provide one. Number 11. Experts have yet to disclose a YouTube channel that claims to have broken the laws of space and time. The channel contains no fewer than 8 videos that take place over the course of a year and are all about a weird glowing device. The device appears to experiment with interdimensional travel by using different tones and frequencies. The first real signs of gainings from a video in 2017 can be seen here.
There's fracture.
Some kind of molecular rift appears before his eyes and appears to be very persuasive. The rift seems to move with the camera very realistically and does not appear to be CGI. After a few months of investigation and cautious adjustments, he finally discovers the accurate frequency combination to open the rift wider than ever before. One more time, nothing in this appears to be CGI to me. In my opinion, the way the rift moves with the camera would be extremely difficult to digitize frame by frame, especially when the camera loses focus at the 1-minute, 50-second mark. Soon, the rift's edges become thinner, and another world comes out. If this video is trustworthy, we may be looking at an alternate timeline of our own world. Until now, video editing experts have not been able to disprove this video, so let me know if you believe it is real or fake according to what you've seen here. Number 10. This video was captured in Saudi Arabia's holy city of Mecca after a ceremony was abruptly interrupted by swarms of locusts. I would greatly appreciate it if someone could translate what is being said here. What's strange is how these insects appear to congregate around the iconic Grand Mosque. This is the first time locusts have swarmed this area in recorded history, and specialists don't know what caused them to do so. Number 9. This video was shot at Ireland's Galway Swimming Club. Even though it may not appear to be much at first, lion's mane jellyfish, such as this one, can grow to be larger than a whale and have over 1,000 poisonous tentacles, each of which can be over 100 feet long. To put differently, it's one of the final creatures you would like to watch lurking in a public pool. Hundreds of these slow-moving monsters have been spotted on Ireland's west coast, and no one knows why. Experts in the marine industry are hard to understand as to what could have changed in the waters to accommodate them, especially in such large numbers. Meanwhile, lion's mane jellyfish go on sending swimmers to the hospital, and the outbreak shows no signs of abating. Number 8. This allegedly leaked video is seen the inside of a foreign equipment-filled underground base. Rows and rows of what seem to be storage tanks stretch as far as the eye can see, with no idea what's inside. If you pay close attention to these smooth pods, you'll notice that each one has a dark outline of something growing inside. It appears to be human-like, but its true form is unknown. The video quality is extremely grainy, and it appears to have been shot at least decades ago, if not longer. Specialists have been unable to identify a specific source for this video, implying that it is most likely original. Because I believe that a movie set like this would have to be priced at a lot of money to design, this is either a very high-budget amateur film or real footage taken by unknown people. Please let me know what you believe it is and, if you have any additional information, please provide it. Number 7. Dozens of fish are disemboguing out of this ice fishing hole, and no one knows why. Listen to this section and attempt to translate what these two men are saying if you can.
Вот так выбирает черт. Выбирает? Дырку надо сделать, нахуй. Надо плавить, пока он... Ну да, покажи, вот есть.
I believe it may be Russian. Although I initially assumed they had used underwater blasts to take the fish's breath away, you can clearly see that the fish are still moving on their own and seem to be jumping through the hole of their own volition. I don't know what could be getting all of these fish to rush to their doom, and the sound of their anxious chatter suggests that neither do these fishing experts. Perhaps the fish are attempting to flee a massive predator beneath the surface, or perhaps it is some type of natural phenomenon that cannot be explained. Number 6. For quite some time now, an outlandish high-pitched beeping noise has been giving residents in Forest Grove, Oregon a shock, and no one knows how or why.
Just as annoying as it is unexplained.
The noise is so loud that it appears to drive people and pets indoors when it's active, according to this video's evidence. Fill in the blanks with your best predictions as to what this could be. Because water valves, train tracks, gas leaks, and wildlife have all been excluded, I'm at a loss for an explanation. Number 5. Someone in Palo Alto, California, posted this video on my subreddit. For well over a minute, these big lights leap all over the sky, seemingly at random, converting directions with no logic or reason. After a while, the mysterious lights gradually descend to the ground, almost as though landing somewhere unknown.
Yo, what is that?
Oh my gosh.
They're like moving.
Look at that.
What is that?
This landing maneuver clearly recommends that this is a controlled aircraft, although exactly what is controlling it is unknown. The person who uploaded the video says to be a pilot and doesn't know what this is. Even though I assumed it was a flare experiment, they say military flares are much smaller and move differently. No matter what it was, I'd be concerned because, according to his estimates, the weird lights appear to land about 20 miles from his house. Number 4. You might recall this story from one of my previous videos, in which Steve Ronan and his friends discovered a lost girl in a deep underground cave. One of the people with him was a fellow YouTuber exploring with Josh, and we can look at his footage of the event to get a better understanding of what happened. While discovering the cave, the group came across this terrified girl and reunited her with her parents. What isn't clear is how this girl got so far into the cave without a flashlight or supplies.
We were so curious to know what was through this tunnel. This is crazy, man. It's okay. It's alright. This is the way back.
Even though several news outlets have now covered the story, none have been able to provide an explanation. Nonetheless, she was clearly lost, and unless it had been for these YouTubers saving the day, she might not have gotten out of that cave at all. Number 3. This video was said to be captured by a Navy patrol boat off the coast of Chile, in South America. The Navy and a nearby air traffic control tower quickly confirm that what appears to be a massive slow-moving UFO is not one of their own. I believed this was just a regular blimp or a helicopter until it started emitting some type of inky mystery substance at the 8-minute 18-second mark. The camera cuts away for a few seconds, and then you can see the substance has stiffened into a thick, clumpy mass. As though that was too familiar, the UFO then separates itself from the mass, which is suspended in midair, and continues on its way until it is no longer visible. I've never seen an aircraft do that before, and it doesn't appear normal at all. Unless this is edited, I have a feeling this visitor is from another planet entirely. Number 2. In North America, a disease has been ravaging children for years, causing them to lose the use of their limbs or worse. Doctors have no idea what causes it, and worse, they can't find the way how to cure it. It seems to be up to you to regain your health and outlive once you have it. Acute flaccid myelitis is a condition that is frequently preceded by a cold. When you have AFM, the illness spreads to your muscles, making it difficult to speak or even swallow. It seems that your eyelids and face fall away and become droopy. Limbs frequently come working to a stop and necessitate intensive treatment to recover. In the worst-case scenario, you may not outlive. Some people, sadly, need a medical ventilator just to draw breath. AFM first popped up in 2014, and it appears to attack every 2 years. We don't know if AFM is caused by. All we know is that it is aimed at young people, with an average age of 4 years old. Number 1. From Oregon to New York, 8 dissimilar states in the United States have reported loud booming noises with no discernible source. They all sound the same and cause complete panic. Although nobody has an idea what is causing them, they appear to emit strange energy. A doorbell camera in a noiseless Rhode Island neighborhood captures one of the booms, but it's unclear what's taking place. Please watch this section and let me know if you can figure out what caused it. Although I thought it was a blown generator, it wasn't. According to the homeowner, no workers were dispatched to repair anything. On the same day, the same thing took place in another Rhode Island town. The places appear to be at random, and specialists are baffled by all of the video evidence so far. Thanks for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe because I upload a new video every day. Or if you're still not convinced, here are some of my other videos that I think you'd like. Enjoy.